Hey friends, it's me. I am hopping back on live to talk to you a little bit about the book that's coming up that will be out officially on March 12th, but also a promotion that we're having for all of our local friends. Um, I try to explain this in the best way that I can, but I'm certainly no professional at algorithms or any of those mathematical things. But pre-orders for an author is a pretty big deal. Pre-orders for me is a very big deal. We have set a very hefty goal of selling a lot of these books on launch day, and the best way to do that is through pre-orders. So, I know it's really hard to sell someone on a book that they actually can't put in their hands yet. So you're buying something before you even have the opportunity to look at the back and see what it's all about. Um, so I want to read a portion of it today just so you have an idea, but I want to also tell you what we are offering. So if you are local-ish to Somerset, Kentucky, if you live in or around, we are offering you a specialty coupon for our new business, the Hip Kiln, which is a paint your own pottery studio and gift shop right next door. So here's the deal. If you buy one book, pre-order one book on Amazon, you're going to get a $25 coupon. So right now, the book is set for $21.99 on Amazon. Chances are, when all of the pre-orders come in, that price is going to drop. So you may end up getting the book for significantly less. My last book at one point was like $1.99. So you're going to get a good deal there. So you're going to buy the book for $21.99. You're going to get a $25 coupon to use at the Hip Kiln for anything you want. So one book, $25, you're already making money. Two books for $50 coupon, and three books for a $75 coupon and a free gift. So you're basically getting books and money to spend somewhere that you can get whatever you want. So pretty cool, pretty good deal. We really hope that you participate in this fundraiser for us. We're going to use all of these book sales to count towards our numbers. Any revenue that we make aside from that, we're going to use in our launch. So one of the hardest parts for me today was deciding what to read. Some of my favorite chapters in this book are really like way back in here, and I just didn't feel like it was a great idea to start in the back. Although I do that sometimes when I'm reading. I guess I'm just going to read you the very, very, very first part of the book, which is the letter to you, the reader. And I'll show you just so you don't have to wonder. I'm hoping that this letter will give you some context of the book and will give you a better idea of, this book just might be for me. And if it is, I really want to know about it. I really want to hear your feedback. I really want to know your thoughts. I really want to hear your stories. So hopefully, the second book, or technically the third book, could be an extension of this one. And instead of my stories, maybe they will be yours. Who knows? Dear reader, this book was written, for the most part, in real time, part journal entry, part therapy assignment, part excavated memories. Some of the stories still feel raw. I never expected anyone to read my thoughts or revelations at first. In fact, I wanted to keep them locked away in a drawer for the rest of my life. It wasn't until I realized the change that was happening inside of me and the profound impact that my newfound vulnerability had, not just on me, but on those I love, that I knew I needed to share them with others. Starting now, starting with you. I always wished for a close friend, sister, or mentor who knew what I was going through, someone who could offer me wisdom and strength and advise me on next steps. It was always a missing piece in my life. I've never had a bestie with whom I could sit on the back porch drinking a cold glass of sweet tea, and I always wanted that. Someone who gets me, someone who understands and loves me, no matter what. I can't help but believe that if I had had someone like that years ago, when I was going through so much internal turmoil, the path I took toward joy would have been much different. But, nevertheless, in my long journey toward finding fulfillment, I found it, and so much more. This book details that journey. Mainly how I rediscovered myself and filled the emptiness with happiness, invited more vitality into my life, and began to see myself as a blessing to others and, more importantly, to myself. I do want to clarify one thing so there's no confusion before you read any further. This book, this process, this journey is not just about past hardships and trauma. It's not about dredging up your childhood and adulthood hurts so that you can fix the pain, but that might happen. Please know, in our search together, we will go to heavier places, but at the end of the day, it's about joy, your joy. Finding it, choosing it, understanding it, and we'll do that by looking back over your life and remembering the people and the big things that made an impact on you. Then we'll move into the little things that show up in patterns, in repeated mistakes. We'll go deeper into all the things so that you can develop a fuller sense of awareness and become more attuned to them. Finally, we'll seek to understand what it all means, because then, and only then, true change can occur. Only when you come toe to toe with what you've needed to face all along can you see what's missing from your life. I hope the wisdom you pick up from my personal stories helps you create the space within your own heart to feel whole. So, friend, pour yourself a glass of something sweet and come get lost in the pages, the words, and the memories with me. Remember, this is the first step in a journey to discover not only who you truly are, but who you were always meant to be. Your new back porch bestie, Casey. I know that's just the intro, but I'm hoping something in that speaks to you. I'm hoping it speaks to you enough that you will say, hey, yes, I will support you in this book launch. I will buy a book. I will get a $25 coupon. We want to see you over in the pottery studio. We want to see you reading. We want to see you full of joy. And I'm hoping that this is just one tiny step to getting there. Thank you guys.